Thank you. Thank you, Serge, for your introduction. And of course, a heartfelt congratulations to Kiwanis. First, to my kabalen, Chairman Navarro, congratulations. To our guests headed by Kiwanis International President Don, welcome to the Philippines. And our host, Kiwanis Club, Cebu. And we have, of course, to congratulate Maret Remonde and Miguel del Gallego. Our officials of the Philippine government of the province of Cebu, led by Governor Gwen Garcia, whom I understand hosted a very nice dinner for you last night. And in the table next to the presidential table, we have our national officials, such as our legislators. We have Congressman Raul, Deputy Speaker Raul Del Mar. Is this your district, Raul? Is this your district? So he is your host, Congressman. And then next to him, we have my Presidential Advisor on Climate Change, Sunny Alvarez. And Congresswoman Nerison Ruiz, former Congresswoman and spouse of the incumbent Congressman, Congresswoman Nancy Cuenco, and Congressman Ben-Hur Salimbangon. So we're all very happy to be here, and I'm sure I speak for all of them when I say, to all the foreign delegates to this convention, welcome to the Philippines, welcome to Cebu. And to the Kiwanis Club of Cebu City, whom the mayor called the best civic club in his city, for hosting this convention, congratulations also. I guess we should congratulate, as I said earlier, the South District Governor Marit and Convention Chairman Miguel for leaving no stone unturned. I understand that Marit worked very hard to bring this event to her husband Serge's province, which is now also her home province. But one of these days, Chairman Navarro and I will host you also. Won't we? Now, Serge was introduced as fellow Kiwanian, because I understand that Serge was president of Kiwanis Cebu in 1997, 1998, not really so long ago. So it was Serge who first got Marit interested in Kiwanis. But in 2001, when Serge joined my new administration, then Marit took his place as a full-fledged member of the Kiwanis Club. So now we have Press Secretary Serge Remonde. He took his oath of office before me some time ago, but Marit wasn't there. So we didn't have the picture taking. We said we'll have a reenactment of the picture taking here when Marit is around and all of you are here. And we have Marit of Kiwanis, Philippines South. Originally, I understand that originally founded as a business club way back in 1915, Kiwanis soon transformed itself into a service organization dedicated to changing the world one child, one community at a time. Serge and I and our other officials, especially the national officials, are dedicated also to a common vision. A Philippines on the verge of first world in 20 years. When we hope that by that time, we will have dramatically reduced poverty, created a robust middle class, and have all the hallmarks of a modern society in strong, stable institutions. I am glad that you are all here. Chairman Miguel was saying that he was afraid that because of the global financial crisis, there might not be such a good attendance. But thank you for this good attendance. 400 strong from the region are here. And I hope that as you go around, you will see that our economy is stronger than it has been in generations. It has demonstrated that the hard choices we made, together with our congressmen and congresswomen in recent years, regarding economic reforms, have allowed the resources to mitigate the impact of the global financial crisis on the Philippines. These efforts have served us well. They have helped to ensure that, at least thus so far, the global crisis does not become a crisis in the Philippines. Having said that, we have not been immune to the impact of the global crisis. When we were in the bus from the airport coming here, I asked Governor Gwen Garcia, do you have displaced workers in our economic zone, in our export economic zone? She said, yes, because we have a strong electronics and furniture export industry here, and it's export industries that are taking the brunt in the Philippines of the global crisis. So therefore, we must continue to focus on jobs. We must focus and also not jobs, but also keeping prices low. Because if there is unemployment created in the export sector, well, the cost of living becomes more difficult for them. So the government must provide incentives to help the private sector to keep and create jobs. One of the things that we are doing, together with the Secretary of Labor, is for those electronics firms who said that they don't want to fire all of their workers because they know that there will be a rebound. It's just that they don't know when the rebound will happen in the electronic sector. So they said if the government could help them and keep their workers, even if the workers don't have real work to do, but to train in the meantime. So that's what we're doing. They can pay their workers half of the minimum wage because they won't be working anyway, while the government is training them for higher skills for the rebound. And so this half of the minimum wage is not a wage. It is just an allowance for their food and their transportation to their training. So that is among the things that we are doing to help the private sector keep and create jobs. Also, while the electronics and the furniture sector of Cebu, which is heavily export-oriented, is doing retrenchment, other companies are expanding. So even as we speak now, my Secretary of Tourism, who is from Cebu, is conducting a jobs fair somewhere here in Cebu.